Hi you guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am Dr. Jacinta Mori, your transformational coach and spiritual counselor. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And remember to leave comments about how this session made you feel. In this counseling and Ho'oponopono session, we are going to resolve the issue of betrayal. Maybe you lent someone money and they didn't pay you back, and you feel a sense of betrayal. Maybe someone promised to do something and they didn't follow through. Maybe you trusted someone with information and they just didn't follow through. They lied and they gave you up. They ran you under the bus. Maybe you thought you had a friend and you thought you had the same level of friendship, and all along they lied to you. They were really only looking for something other than friendship, and they didn't really love you, and they suddenly show their true colors. Whatever it is that you are dealing with today that has made you feel or conclude or perceive the situation as betrayal, this session is going to help you. Now, to begin, when someone betrays you, there are a few things you have to understand about them. One, they are programs. We operate from programs. Your program and the other person is program are the two foundations upon which you communicate, you behave, you relate. So if the program within you is different from the program, of course, the program within each one of us, our programmings are different. But by the fact that you related to somebody, to that person who betrayed you, means that there were programs within you that identified each other. There is something similar within you that has been clicking and has been feeding on each other. However, if the other person suddenly betrays you, that means that the program within them that was relating to you has run out, or the program within you that has been identifying itself in them has been overwhelmed or changed or dissolved by another program. And that also will help you understand that is actually a good thing, because if you are operating, if you are relating, having an encounter with somebody, programs communicating and thinking, and you've concluded that you're friends and that person is a good person, or they'll pay you back, or they will keep your secret, or they will trust you, and suddenly they show their true colors. It's an amazing opportunity for you to know, for you to understand that the program within you that identified with them was corrupted, and it's time for you to let it go. So instead of focusing on them, instead of looking at them and what they did, turn your eyes back to yourself and start immediately dissolving that conflict, that program within you that identified with them, because that program, that aspect, that data, that prompter within you was corrupted in the first place. It was blinded. It wasn't pure, because as within, so without. As within, so without. So maybe you also didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust your instincts, because every time you go out there to meet people, to relate with people, your higher self will tell you exactly what it is about those people. And by the way, just as Maya Angelou once said, I think it was Oprah Winfrey, people will always tell you who they are. I think it was Maya Angelou. She said people will always tell you who they are the first time you meet them. Don't doubt them. So maybe you met this person and immediately their spirit, something about them, told you without words, silently, that something about them is conflicting with something within you, but you pushed on. So maybe this is reflecting on your self-trust as well, and it's pointing you back to trust your instincts, to trust yourself, and to continue trusting God within you as the only provider, the only truthfulness, the only permanency, the only one within you who is going to be truthful from the beginning to the end. And then the other aspect of dealing with someone who has betrayed you, the other thing you have to know about betrayal is the person has a lot of fear. Because if I promised to Let's imagine that you promise to pay back money to somebody, or do something or not do something, and then I betray you. It also means that I'm protecting something. I'm afraid of being truthful. Actually, I'm afraid of shining my light. I'm afraid of revealing who I truly are, because who we truly are pure love, and sometimes we are so afraid of our own light, so we shield it, we shadow our light by we let fear shadow our light. And sometimes, actually most of the times, most behavior is based on fear. So we are so afraid, again, of shining our light, of operating from a sense of love, because we are afraid of revealing who we truly are, and as such we betray others. And another aspect is that the person might have a multi-personality. Maybe the person who you spoke to, or you related to, or you lent money, honestly believe that they'll pay you back. That personality, the program within them at that moment was up front, and it was so convinced, and it was sure that it will pay you back. But then maybe they have another personality that is more powerful than the honest personality. Eventually the real personality that they believe themselves to be comes to light, and it shows you that it doesn't pay. That personality betrays others, doesn't believe in itself, has low self-esteem, is so afraid of being revealed. So that personality takes over the first personality that is faithful, that is filled with love, the personality that is purer. So this new personality, this other personality that you hadn't known about them, takes over. And the other issue why people betray us is their power of choice is corrupted, meaning that they make choices not based on authenticity, not based on truthfulness, not based on love. Their choices are so corrupted by another program. Maybe it's somebody else that is programming them, maybe it's their environment, and it's consistently corrupting their power of choice. So they choose wrongly. They are not even aware that they are betraying you. They choose not to pay you. They choose to distrust you. They choose to paint a wrong picture about you. They choose to reveal a secret that was actually maybe intended to free them, but they choose to come against you because their power of choice is conflicted. And what does that show about you? It also shows that next time you're relating with people, you have to take your time to trust them. You can only trust God, and when you trust God, like I indicated in the beginning, the God self within you will always tell you about people, about the person in front of you, about the person you're relating with, because you know what? Because God is in each one of us, and our deceitful selves, the clothes we wear, our personas, our identities, which we believe we are always changing, and God within us doesn't change. So God will always tell you about another person, because God is in that person as well. So you have to always be in your God sense, to be pure in awareness, so that you know and see things as they are, not as you think you are, because we see the world not as it is, but as we are. Okay. So this is the counseling session. Now let's go to solutions. Number one, if you were absolutely honest, if you operated from a sense of honesty and truthfulness, let's imagine that you shared information with somebody, and you know that this information was coming from a place of love and light and absolute truthfulness. Don't worry, the truth always fights for itself. The truth is so powerful, it will fight for itself. Lies are temporary, they are weak, they will fall off, they are like smoke, they don't stay. The truth is permanent. The truth always reveals itself. It stays longer, it lives longer than lies. So stand back and let the truth about your intentions, let the truth about your objectives reveal itself, so you don't have to worry. And then number two, see their behavior as something separate from them. see their behavior as an issue that is separate from them. If you see someone's behavior as something separate from them, then you don't have to look at the whole person like the enemy, like someone who hurt you. Isolate the behavior, isolate the betrayal as something that is running in them. And it doesn't mean that you should relate to them or be their friend or trust them with their money or be around them, but it means that you deal with the betrayal as a behavior separate from them, and then you don't deal it within them. Of course you can't. You deal it within yourself. You deal with the perception of it within yourself, because you perceived it. You have a program within you that perceived it, so you clean on this program. So straight away, let's quickly clean on this betrayal now that you know exactly what you're dealing with. I hope this session has helped you. So look at the betrayal, close your eyes and view the betrayal. Paint a picture of the betrayal. Maybe it's a round balloon. I normally use a round balloon, a round blue or green or black balloon floating in your consciousness. And straight away, as we begin repeating the 4 Ho'oponopono statements, start inwardly with your mind's eye, crushing, breaking, blowing out the balloon. Maybe you imagine a pin that is piercing the balloon so that you break, you dissolve that sense of betrayal within yourself. So listen to the statements or repeat them as you also perform the activity within your mind or breaking the balloon. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Perfect. If you still feel that sense of discomfort within you, continue with the 4 Ho'oponopono statements and continue bursting the balloon within yourself. Meanwhile, as you go along your day, when you think about the person or the betrayal, when your heart starts to hurt, inwardly repeat or say out loud, I'm sending you love and light. Imagine those people, that person in the light. Send them too much love. Just send them too much light. Intend love and light for them, and let that love and light shine the truth within them. Shine them out of wherever they are, so that they can heal, so that they can heal that program within them, so that you can also continue healing yourself, because what you send is what you receive. So just say love and light, view that person in love and light regardless of how much it hurts, and let God take over the rest. Remember, the truth is so powerful. The truth is so permanent. The truth will set you free. The truth sets us free. If you are truthful within yourself, the truth is going to come from wherever it's hiding. It's going to blow up, it's going to bubble up from underneath and swim in daylight. Trust this truth. Trust God within you to reveal this truth. Lay back, stay in love, and let God work for you. I hope this session helped you guys, and in the interim, I'm sending you abundant love from my heart to yours. Love and light.